Hello, you are watching New Vision TV News. I am Rathina Seje. Now, Doris Akol is carrying the biggest target in Ugandan worker has been given in history, collecting 45 billion shillings every day. Her boss, Finance Minister Kasaija, set the target publicly on Thursday when he presented the national budget for 2018-2019. New Vision TV examines Akol's mission impossible and what can make it possible.
Tax revenue has been growing at an average rate of 17% per annum.
As Ugandans digest the first budget since the big oil handshake scandal, it is now sinking in that the 6 billion shillings that Doris Akol's team received was not too big after all. For 6 billion shillings is the amount Akol is going to be collecting every hour for the National Treasury. Uganda Revenue Authority has been tasked to collect over 16.4 trillion shillings over the coming financial year. That translates to about 45 billion a day. But since taxes are collected during working hours, which are 8 in a day, it means Doris Akol will have to collect 6 billion shillings every hour, including Sundays and public holidays. But will Akol be able to deliver the 6 billion shillings per working hour? For some of the new measures approved to collect more tax, Doris Akol will have to deploy new software, for example, with Uganda Communications Commission, to collect 200 shillings daily on social media usage. Akol will also pioneer the mobile money tax, with the mobile money service providers to collect 1% on mobile money transactions. Hopefully, this new tax will not backfire and chase some people from the financial inclusion drive. Actually, Minister Kasaija himself was so embarrassed by the loss of money to mobile money customers that he claims he and the cabinet had approved 0.5%, which Parliament decided to double to 1%. As people run away from Akol's 1% tax on mobile money, they may not find where to hide because even rate of tax on transfers via banks has been raised from 10% to 15%. The speed of doing business in the economy will definitely go down. Registration of vehicles will be 1.3 million shillings. As they already have to pay import tax, intending car owners may be discouraged and old owners are likely to stick to their old vehicles, which are dangerous to the environment. The heat is now on, and if it doesn't break Akol, then she will deliver a record 16 to 17 trillion shillings to the Treasury. Moving on, Muslims across the globe today celebrate Eid al-Fitr. Many across Uganda were this morning seen walking to various mosques for prayers. The ladies were all covered in hijabs and men were dressed in white tunics. Some did not forget their prayer mats known as sajada. Mosques across the country have been filled to capacity. Eid al-Fitr was originated by the Islamic prophet Muhammad. It is observed on the first day of the Islamic month of Shawwal at the end of the month of Ramadan, during which Muslims undergo a fasting period. Follow the Eid Mubarak hashtag on Twitter for all the highlights across the globe. Moving on, in our sports news, Egypt coach Hector Cuper said Mohamed Salah had a great chance of playing against Uruguay, but no decision would be taken until very last as the Pharaohs flew into Yekaterinburg for the first of the World Cup campaign. Ihab Leheta, the national team manager, told writers on phone the medical staff will provide a comprehensive report on the condition of Salah tomorrow, and the coach will not rush in his decision. Salah left the field in tears after sustaining a shoulder ligament injury while playing for Liverpool in last month's Champions League final loss to Real Madrid. Since then, Egypt's fans have been tortured by the possibility that the first appearance in the World Cup finals for 28 years could be ruined by the loss of their biggest star, who netted 44 goals for Liverpool in his first season. You're still watching New Vision TV, and in our Daily Pearl of Africa series, we look at sh6b Forest. sh6b Forest is one of Uganda's most green forests, located in Kyabadaza in Mpigi district. This forest is separated by a highway on both sides and next to a big swamp known as sh6b Swamp. Just like many forests in Uganda, sh6b is a habitat to many endangered species. Let's take a look. In Mpigi district is where you find sh6b Forest. This forest is covered with tall trees, just like Mabira Forest, along Ginger Road. sh6b is separated by a highway in Kyabadaza, Mpigi district. Birds, wild animals, and more endangered species find shelter in this forest. The trees are so tall to accommodate animals like monkeys, geckos, and even snakes. Some activities to engage in while here are hiking, sightseeing, sunbathing, camping, to mention but a few. Interesting enough is a big swamp that lies just next to the forest. It is also called sh6b Swamp. Now for more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch my news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I am Ruth Naseje.